legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with Cam Newton and the New England Patriots. The punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And off we go from Lambeau. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively. No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Adam Butler there on
no gain on the play. It'll be second down.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Jones. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Rodgers with the handoff.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Jones. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 24, Rodgers, the left side throw complete to Adams. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, again to Jones. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing a shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 13 yards out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Patriots nothing. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run it here. This is James White. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Redmond up to make the
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. They fake the give. Newton. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On the return is Irvin. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
1-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, and it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
The ball carrier.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Able to find Lazard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
Aaron Jones.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. From the 38, Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. And some room to maneuver. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Defensively, you give up the big chunk play there on the ground. Now they really have to bow up.
They certainly do, but I know how offensive linemen think. They don't care that the defense is going to bow up. They want to dominate them. They want to get...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Newton throwing again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To the air again, Newton. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Throwing again is Newton. He hits White, complete. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown.
Cam Newton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. This will make it into the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And it's 3rd and 4.
Yards to go.
From the gun, here's Newton. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Running out of the gun with White. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
6-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Opting to run again here with White. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flush to his right, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Zadarius Smith able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard after the sack here, 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Newton. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point try now for Crosby. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Patriots 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. Catch is made by Harry. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And first down, here's White. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
In on the stop. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton.
At the 35-yard line.
On the left side, a catch by White.
Newton's
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
3-yard pickup.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back. And it
Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Jones.
Number 30.
Dante Hightower on the stop.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught. Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, This is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a couple.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, man. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Shit! Run! He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey.
Now Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Julian Edelman on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the 30.
On 2nd and 12, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 46. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
The Packers take over.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On 1st down, Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
On the play.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
They'll take over.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. This is White on the screen. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
To James White.
That last catch short the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never play their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. He'll fight his tight end here, Asiasi. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
First down.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 8.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They run with a fullback now. This is Dan Vitale. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down. Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as he'll go for it on 4th and goal. One last throw here for Newton. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guys on the other side of the ball had some pride too. They stopped the 2-point play, even though, as you noted, it did not matter. So both teams battled to the end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.